All right, guys, I want to talk about something that is very real and very challenging. When you are an entrepreneur, or actually, if you are just a leader and hiring people for your team, as your business grows, it is vitally important that you hire the right person. That feels kind of like a no-duh statement, but far too often, we fall into this trap of, oh, I know Jay, he's a great guy. He and I are friends. We work out together. And then you bring Jay into the organization and then realize that Jay's work ethic in the gym doesn't exactly translate into work ethic in business. You quickly realize that you've made a mistake. Well, what do we do with this? This is where we have to lean into making sure that we slow down during the interview process. It's far too easy for us to get excited and just try to get them in the door because we've got this hole that we need to fill and we trust this person. But just because we have this hole, just because we trust this person, doesn't mean they are the right fit. You have to make sure that you are not the only person that is interviewing this friend that's coming in. You need to let other members of the team have some conversations with them. Let them interview. Let them do a panel interview. And then start asking some technical questions. Ask the real challenging questions of, how are you going to solve this problem that we are facing? And then you listen. There will be clues if they are the right fit or not. But if they kind of fumble their words and it's like, oh man, you know me, I'm going to work hard. Oh man, there's a lot of risk there. Not just risk in terms of having to pay this salary burden for someone on the team that's not delivering, but also risk in your reputation. Because you've worked so hard to build this brand and reputation for being a strong leader over the years. And then all of a sudden you bring in your buddy that doesn't deliver at the level that you need someone to deliver at. And you give them a chance. You give them a chance to try to get things right because it's really tied to your ego. You don't want to acknowledge that you made a mistake in bringing the wrong person into the team. Spending time on the front end, making sure that they have the requisite skills necessary to be successful in your team, in your business, is a worthwhile investment of time. Slow down and make sure that you're soliciting feedback from all the other people on your team and listening to the things that they have to say. It might make for a difficult conversation to say, I know we're workout buddies and we train really hard together, but we're actually looking for this specific skill set. Not a fun conversation to have, but it is one that you need to have.